Welcome to the 6 Minutes English Podcast, your quick guide to learning English every day.
If you enjoy this lesson, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more.
You know, I was just thinking about birthdays. It's interesting how universally we celebrate them across different cultures. Why do you think we do it, really? What's the deep-seated reason?
That's a really good question. I suppose the most obvious reason is to mark another year of someone's life, right? Like a personal milestone of sorts, a moment to acknowledge their journey.
Yeah, that's definitely a core part of it. But it feels like there's more to it than just counting years. It's like we're celebrating their very existence, the fact that they are here with us.
Exactly. It's fundamentally a celebration of life itself. Every year they make it around the sun again, experiencing new things, learning, growing. It's a wonderful reason to be happy and to express that joy. Plus, it's a day when the spotlight is entirely on them, which is nice for a change.
True, and I've heard that birthday celebrations aren't a super modern thing, invented in the last century. They've actually been around for ages, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely. If my memory serves me right, ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians and Greeks, were among the first to celebrate the birthdays of their gods, pharaohs, and significant rulers. It wasn't really for common people back then, it was quite exclusive.
That's right, I remember reading something like that. It was often linked to deities or figures of immense power, almost like a religious or political event to honor their divine or elevated status. So it definitely started as something quite exclusive and solemn.
Yeah, it was a big deal for them, very ritualistic. To honor their birth was to honor their power or divine status, ensuring continued favor or stability. And then the Romans, they expanded on this, starting to celebrate the birthdays of their friends and family, but still mostly for men in the early stages.
So it gradually spread beyond just gods and rulers. When did it become a common thing for everyone, even kids, to have a birthday party with cake, candles, and gifts?
That's a much more recent development in the grand scheme of things. The Germans are often credited with originating the Kinderfeste, or Kindergeburtstag, in the Middle Ages, which was a specific celebration for children. That's also widely believed to be where the birthday cake tradition supposedly started as we know it today.
Interesting. So a German tradition for children eventually became a global phenomenon, influencing how we celebrate worldwide. And the candles on the cake, where did that come from, too?
Yes, the idea was that the candles symbolized the light of life, and that the smoke carried wishes to the heavens. Blowing them out and making a wish before the smoke completely dissipates became part of the magic. It really adds to the ritual, doesn't it, giving it a deeper meaning?
It really does. So historically, it went from divine and powerful figures, to men, to children, and eventually, becoming a universal custom for everyone regardless of age or status. It's quite a journey of transformation.
It truly has come a long way. This phrase, "come a long way," means something has made significant progress or developed considerably over time, often from humble or difficult beginnings. Like, from ancient rituals for pharaohs to today's elaborate parties for anyone.
Thanks for explaining that. It makes perfect sense in this context. So beyond the historical aspect, what are the main, contemporary reasons we continue to celebrate today?
Well, for one, it's a fantastic opportunity for people to gather. In our increasingly busy lives, any excuse for friends and family to come together, share a meal, and just have fun is incredibly valuable. It strengthens social bonds and creates lasting memories.
I completely agree. It's a designated day to deliberately show someone you care about them, which we sometimes forget in our day-to-day. Giving thoughtful gifts, making a special meal, or just dedicating quality time together. It's all about expressing appreciation and love.
Exactly. And for the person whose birthday it is, it can also be a unique moment of personal reflection. Looking back at the past year, acknowledging what they've achieved, the challenges they've overcome, and then looking forward to setting new goals for the next year.
That's a good point. It's also a time when you get to feel truly special and cherished. We all like to feel appreciated and loved, and a birthday is a day when you're often literally showered with that positive attention from everyone around you.
Definitely. And for parents, especially when their children are young, celebrating their birthday is a profoundly emotional way to mark their growth and development. Every year brings new skills, new milestones, and new memories to cherish.
Right. First steps, first words, starting school, graduating from university. Birthdays become crucial markers for these significant life events, almost like an annual progress report of their journey through life.
That's a perfect way to put it. And the cake itself, even if it's just a simple homemade one, it kind of defines the celebration, doesn't it? It's universally recognized as the birthday symbol.
Oh, absolutely. The cake is iconic. It's the undisputed centerpiece around which everything else revolves. And the singing, even if it's sometimes a bit off-key or awkward, is such an essential, heartwarming part of the tradition.
It's truly ingrained, isn't it? It feels almost incomplete without it. What about the cultural variations? Do you think different cultures celebrate it very differently, or is the core theme always the same?
I think the core idea of celebrating the person remains pretty constant, but the customs and the specific significance can vary hugely. Some cultures have coming-of-age ceremonies that are even more significant and elaborate than an annual birthday, focusing on a specific milestone year.
That's very true. Like the quinceañera in many Latin American cultures, celebrating a girl's 15th birthday as her transition to womanhood, or the Seijin Shiki in Japan, for turning 20, which marks official adulthood. Those are huge, community-wide celebrations for a specific birthday, rather than just every year.
Exactly. Or in some Asian cultures, the first birthday is an incredibly significant event, often more so than subsequent ones, with special rituals and even predictions for the child's future career or personality.
That rings a bell. My friend from Korea mentioned something similar for her nephew's first birthday, called a dolyanshi. It's a huge party where they predict the baby's future by letting them pick from various objects laid out like a pencil for a scholar, money for wealth, etc.
Yes, that's precisely the one. Rings a bell is a great phrase to use there. It means something sounds familiar to you, or reminds you of something you've heard or encountered before. It perfectly fits when you recognize a concept.
Thanks for clarifying that. That's a useful one to remember for sure. So even with those specific cultural milestones and varied customs, the underlying theme is still celebrating a person's life, their journey, and their growth within their community.
Absolutely. And despite all the commercialization sometimes, with endless gift ideas and marketing pushes, at its heart, it's still about showing genuine love, recognition, and appreciation for someone. That core never changes.
I couldn't agree more. I think that's why people sometimes go all out for birthdays, especially for milestone ones like 18, 21, 30, 50, and so on. They really throw big parties, buy expensive gifts, or plan elaborate trips.
Yes, go all out is a very common and descriptive expression. It means to put a lot of effort, energy, time, or money into something to make it very special, elaborate, or extravagant, exceeding normal expectations. It truly captures that level of dedication.
That makes perfect sense. Like renting a grand venue, hiring a professional catering service, or booking a live band for entertainment. It's not just a small gathering, it's transformed into a huge, memorable event. Precisely. So, to sum it up, we celebrate birthdays because it's a profound tradition that has evolved from ancient times. It's a recognition of individual life and personal journey, a cherished chance for social connection, a valuable time for reflection, and an undeniable opportunity to feel and show appreciation. I think that covers it perfectly and comprehensively. It's much more than just getting older. It's a beautiful reaffirmation of someone's unique place in the world and the joy they bring to others around them.
Well said. It's a pretty wonderful and deeply human tradition when you think about all its layers.
It really is. Makes me look forward to my next one even more, understanding all the history and meaning behind it.
Thanks for listening to English Boost. Remember, practice a little every day and you'll see big results. See you in the next episode.